Hey everybody, it's Mr.Christie.
And this is Stouticus.
So looking at week 11. First game, Broken Boys versus Gotta Catch 'Em All. It's a 1-1 draw.
Little surprising. We both head back stake mittens in this one. But it just looks like classic bash v bash a little bit. Same number of armor breaks, 13.
Camry were a
Looks,
little more violent though. 9 extra blocks.
yeah,
But
but they
it
didn't.
also makes sense. They have Nurgle has a little higher armor for the breaks.
You said more violent. Nurgle.
I was considering blocks
Yeah.
the violent part.
Oh, okay. But the Khemri though did suffer a big loss, kind of, in that they finally hired their fourth Tomb Guardian back, and it promptly died in this game.
Wow. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. They did get a leveled Blitz Raw out of it that just had Mighty Blow, so now I believe it has Mighty Blow piling on.
Yep.
So that's good for them.
Anything big on the Nurgle?
No, he didn't suffer any losses, and he got a cup 2 level ups, I believe, one on a Rotter and one on his ball carrier, which he just got block because it already had dodge and sure hands.
Yeah, it makes sense. What else?
Regen did not work in this game. The Nurgle went 0 for 3, and the Khemri went 1 for 4.
Yeah, pretty bad regen work.
So this is two bash teams with regen, and regen did not work, except for once.
All right, so it was a pretty bashy match, and I guess low movement, low agility just stopped the score from being anything but a tie.
Yeah, the Khemri had very low ball possession, only I believe 18% is what it showed. So they had a hard time holding on to the ball, but they had it long enough to get it down the field.
Yeah, you got the score though.
With a pass and a catch, though, too. So maybe
That's
Khemri passing
impressive.
plays.
Against Nurgle. I guess he assumed he already needed sixes anyway, so why not?
Yeah.
All right.
Start being present space skill.
All right, next up, Charlestown Chiefs versus Frozen Dead North. 2-1 for the Chiefs.
I successfully predicted this one. I picked the Chiefs. You picked the Frozen Dead North. And they were just the bashier team in this one.
Yeah, I guess the claw didn't really happen.
Claw didn't happen. Regen failed all 4 times on the Necro. So, again, if you're getting casualties and they're sticking, it's going to be really hard for the Necro to come back.
Yep.
Or stay in the game.
And 2 players died for the Necro.
Yeah, he lost his Killer White, which was dead, and a kicked zombie
Also
as
dead.
well. Yeah, the Killer White hurts a lot more.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs got out of it without any injuries, so without sustaining any damage, which is always good.
Yep, just outbash the fast bash.
Yeah, I see this one. It all depends on how quickly Max Rider, the Killer White, went out. If that was early in the game, then I can see how the Necro would have struggled to remove the lizards, especially the skinks, because it had Mighty Blow tackle piling on. It's Frozen Dead North's only Mighty Blow piece, so
Yeah.
if that got removed really early in the game, then I can see this result happening easily.
Yeah, regen. Is this just a week of bad regens? Because 4 injuries and no regens for the Necro.
Yeah. Nurgle went 0 for 3. Necro went 0 for 4. Even the Camry went 1 for 4. So that's 11 regens and 1 worked.
I guess this is kind of saying that you roll your own injury dice because Frozen Dead North actually got a ton of 6s. But I'm assuming they all went to armor and their own armor and their own injuries.
Yeah, probably. That's why that dice log is always misleading.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you rolled equal number of 1s and 6s. Yeah, those double 6s come on the injury.
Yeah. Next up, BioWare for Life versus We Chillin'. BioWare for Life gets it 3-0.
Other way around, We Chillin' got it 3-0.
Right, other way around. Is it because I picked BioWare for Life to win?
Yes, you did.
That's why I made the mistake then.
And I actually caught the recap of this one because I was just curious to see what happened, and there was some really, really thirsty vampires. They did not hydrate before the game.
Always hydrate.
I don't know what the actual stat was on Bloodlust. Oh, it's 70%.
That's not very good.
No, but it always seemed like he rolled a lot of 1s, obviously, and
it shows he rolled a lot of 1s here too.
all but 2 thralls were removed, injured in the game. At one point, it was 4 vampires and 3 thralls on the field.
Oh, that's not fun. Yeah, and it'd be 4 because one of the strength up vampires died.
Twice.
Oh, he regened and died?
He got apoed and then dead again. He got surfed because he was carrying the ball.
Yeah.
He got surfed into dead. He apoed, saved it. Then in the second half, just a blitz on it from, I believe, the Mighty Blow blitzer. Straight dead again, failed regen.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. So his regen worked exactly the way it's supposed to because it was 51 for 1.
Yep. That works. We're counting this as proper regenning.
Because one of the other ones, I think revived Commander Shepard. He got injured too in the second half, but regened. So, I believe that vampire was the one that died was AV7 too. So that.
Yeah, my current stats here don't show me the actual stats of the player.
Yeah, I think he was. So that helped a little bit in terms of removing him, but it's still a big loss. Strength 5, Blanche Guard.
Not too far away from the next level, too. 11's not the worst to be away from a level.
No, especially not with that stat line. So
yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, but he still got another one.
Yeah,
which isn't that far away from leveling either. It's only 3 SPP away, behind the one that died, and it's the same exact player. So
yeah, just a little different order. Oh, that's just kind of unfortunate though to lose that. Next up, Cheese Tactics Mark II versus Rebel Rage Quit. I assume this went how I thought it would.
It went exactly how both of us thought it would, with Cheese winning.
Yeah,
Uh,
this looks like Arabi just didn't care about the ball.
yeah, I mean, he did injure a fair number of orcs,
Oh,
killed a lot.
I see a black orc is gone.
Yeah, Bree 3, I believe, would assume is dead
Yeah,
because strength 3 black orc
that
is
kind of
no
defeats
good.
the purpose of a black orc.
Yeah, and then also the rookie lineman is dead.
Oh, and then Cheese took all the good regen this week. That's what happened. That troll got injured twice and regen twice.
Well, uh, Arabi did take Nabla, so he did have a chainsaw in this game. So I assume he was probably fouling with it a lot.
Man, I always forget which players get which chainsaw. I didn't think Chaos Dwarves got Nabla.
Yeah, they do.
I thought they got Max for some reason.
Believe he's just chaos and
And Nurgle.
Nurgle. Yeah, and he had 2 bribes as well. So a rabbi with a chainsaw and 2 bribes.
Wait, which chainsaw does Skaven get? Do they just get Nabla too?
They might get Nabla too. Yeah, I think that he's the one that shows up the most on teams.
Yeah. Yeah, I know he shows up the most. I thought Max was on a few more teams. They don't get helmet, do they? No, they don't get helmet. Yeah. Also, Cheese lost a lineman, but it was just like an MVP lineman from some other game. Not that special of a player.
He was the 4th of his name.
Yeah, now we'll have a fifth.
Oh no,
No,
no, he was 6.
Yeah, now
Sorry.
he's got 7.
There will be a 7.
It'll be great with the 7. 7 times the charm, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
Actually, that chainsaw didn't last too long either. It revved up twice, and one time it failed. Or no. Wait.
But I was about to say, Beto Rabbi has 3 successful chainsaws. I don't know exactly what that means. Passing kickback, I guess, but
Yeah, but then why does Cheese have 1 success and 1 failure?
I don't know.
That's what's confusing me here now.
I don't know what Cheese's 1 for 1 is showing.
I started thinking they take the orc chainsaw, and but he doesn't have that there. I don't know why he'd take it.
No, he didn't.
It's weird. I don't get that. Is it
Just one of the.
Is it because one of them's for fouling and one of them's for blitzing?
Maybe. I honestly don't know.
I think that's the only way that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is actually a big game, and we'll talk about that in a bit. Next up, this one was kind of a upset, I think. Not FDA approved versus Werewolf Wall Street. Werewolf Wall Street takes it 4-1.
Yeah, I would say this was a really big upset, given the state of each of the teams, and we both actually backed the High Elves in this one.
Yes.
This is also another one that I just caught the replay of. Basically, injuries happened really early.
That makes sense then.
Went down a lot of elves to a lot of necro, and they were just able to steal the ball multiple times and score fast as well. He just kept scoring when he had the chance. He didn't really stall out either. Did cunning fox pup. So
And he was smart enough. Well, I guess lucky enough to get the 2 touchdowns on his little sprinty main and maul. Just boosting that guy's SPP there. That's good.
yeah, and also he was able to remove Super Dragon early. I
Yeah,
believe by like turn 4 or something like that.
yeah.
So
That's the player that's gonna throw a hamper on you.
yep.
Vampires wish
So
he have his stat line.
well, 2 of them did. Strength 5, Agi 4.
Yeah, but he also has the movement.
Yeah. Same armor. No regen, though.
I mean, Hypnogaze is also one of the big strengths of vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Cunning Fox Pup also took a lot of the regen here too.
Yeah, he had 2 successful regens.
All right, so it's just the early games. No one got the regens. They saved it for later.
Yeah. Should say, a catcher from the High Elves died, but he only had dodge, so.
Yeah, that's
But he wasn't the good one that's left.
yeah. Yeah, it's high elves are really starting to fall apart now.
Yeah, I mean, the team's really been Super Dragon and One More Night, and then everybody else for a long time. So
I remember there being some more good players on the team at the start of the season.
yeah, he did have at least one more good catcher, I believe. Well-developed catcher, I mean. But I forget exactly what it was.
So next game, Eat Man Things versus Hausdorff's Homewreckers. Do we have any idea what's going on with that game?
No, I checked Reddit, but I didn't see anything posted, so I don't know
Oh,
what exactly is going on.
well, it's probably gonna get admin. I guess one of them. Maybe they're just schedule your games on Reddit.
Yeah,
That's the safest way to do it.
unless they're playing like right now, um, or they've already asked for an extension, but there's no paper trail.
And I could it's too much work. I was gonna quickly go look at Cabal Vision. It's too much work though. We'll just deal with it later. Dead Wrestler Society versus Rage Dwarf, a 1-1 tie.
Now we had both backed Unseen Walker and his dwarves.
Oh really? I thought. No, that sounds about right actually. But
Yeah, you were going back and forth, but yeah, I know what you're gonna say. Go.
yeah, so he took Silly Billy, and that got him the 1-1 tie.
Just because he took Sibley.
Yeah, it would have been like a 2-0. Unfortunately, he has a Saurus that's pretty much dead though.
Yeah, a strength 3 Saurus.
Yeah.
Because not only is that just less strength, but then break tackle.
Yeah,
is
break
useless as
tackle's
well.
worst. I mean, technically it's not worthless, but it's not good.
Yes, it is. Agi. Oh, okay. It's an Agi 3 instead of. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's not worthless. It's just not.
it's not good. But the Agi 3 dodging is better than the Agi 1 dodging.
Yes, but I don't see how you keep him around.
No, you don't keep him around. I mean, do you really want strip ball that bad? Not
That
particularly.
would,
Maybe the guard?
yeah, that would.
Maybe the guard, you just leave him on for the guard?
Guard and strip ball actually are pretty important for this team because that's the only sort of ball stacking player you have, but it it
But,
can't really perform its job at strength 3.
yeah. That's... Yeah. So, yeah, I can't really come up with any more comments other than Silly Billy made this a tie.
Well, Ragedorf did get a level up on their Sacker runner, and it rolled a double, so he got dodge. So it's now wrestle, strip ball, tackle, dauntless, dodge.
That's pretty good.
So that's going to be useful for the playoffs. And also pretty much fills out that Sacker.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not really much to take him. Most of the stacking skills are general skills.
Yeah. Well, the core ones.
Yeah,
Wrestle, strip ball, tackle, yeah.
The core ones are all general. But dodge does help.
Could have taken a leap for 50-50 leaps.
Yeah, you should always think about leaping. Just roll agility up next level, and then it's great.
Pray for an Agi up 100 SPP away from then.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's not a good game plan.
So, leaderboard's kind of been changed. I don't think it's been changed around that much, but I think it's solidified a lot.
Yeah. As I said last week, the top 3 are going to be Cheese, Steak, Mittens, and Unseen Walker. They're still fighting it out to see exactly what the seeding will be. Cheese has the upper hand right now with a full 3 points, 3-point lead.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs went a long way with their win to solidify the Challengers Cup spot as well, because now they're 4 points ahead of Frozen Dead North. That could change. That spot could get a little tighter if Randomous Namus, if that game,
if Randomous Namus gets the win,
gets a win. If he gets a tie, then he's still 4 points away. So that's a big ask. That's a big ask to catch the Chiefs. Or you need them to definitely lose their last 2 games. Oh, and guess what? Jumping ahead, they face each other next week.
Ooh.
So that could be important depending on exactly how that game, if it gets played, what the result is, or if it gets admin, what the admin result will be.
Yeah, it's actually a big game for Challengers Cup.
Yes.
The one that hasn't been played yet. Oh, it has been played. Yeah, okay, we're going to recap this now. EE Man Things versus House Horse Homewreckers. EE Man Things wins 2-1. I guess they were just playing while we were doing this.
Then ignore everything I was just saying, because now he's 5 points away, and well, seeing they play each other next week, it does go a long way in terms of he needs to win out and the Chiefs need to lose out, but he controls one of those games.
Yep, there was 2 deaths on both teams.
I was about to say, this was a bloody game.
Unfortunately, I can't quite get an exact what happened yet.
Well,
I can't exactly say who died because I don't have a perfect memory of what the teams were right before. Wait, nope. Okay, I got this. I can figure this out. I figure this out. I can get us accurate who died, who didn't die.
both the injuries inflicted by the rats were kills.
Hang on. Alright, and then we go... Alright, so we're looking at the rats first. Where are the rats? Why can't I find the rats? Okay, so I just gotta look at the rats roster. Alright, so it looks like a gutter runner died. What's in a name anyways? The movement 10 wrestle, tackle, sprint.
That died?
That died.
Ouch, because he also got the MVP and a touchdown.
Yeah. One
Ouch.
more died. I think it might have just been a lineman. Yeah, Secret Dead Thing Honest died. Who was already movement busted. So. And then for next game, Dead Rat Walking's out. The tackle, wrestle, dauntless, juggernaut, storm vermin. And Always Sneaking number 3 is out.
By the way, that gutter runner isn't registering as dead. Because there's no skull in the MVP picture.
That's weird. Maybe a different player died. Maybe another lineman died? No, that doesn't add up. How many players do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I guess his other death was a loner. Yeah, I think that's what happened. That's what happened. That makes sense, too. Something happened to What's in a Name anyways for him to fire him and then buy a new one. And then the loner died. I don't know how fast it takes for Rebel.net to update. But I don't think it's going to be right away.
Always Gnawing died, which was his Agi 5 movement 10 wrestle strip ball. His sacker died.
That's when that died?
And was replaced with Always Scratching already, because he's got a rookie gutter runner, and he's missing his insanely good sacking
Oh, okay.
gutter runner.
Okay, now I see What's in a Name anyways. For some reason he switched around the names, I guess.
He switched the orders.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Still, that's a big piece to lose.
Yeah,
Movement 10, Agi 5, 2 heads, strip ball, wrestle.
It was already Nichols, so I guess that killed him.
Probably.
Okay, and next, Hausdorff. We had 2 players die. I'll figure that out. I remember how everything works.
It was a blocker.
It was...
Blocker and a hobgoblin.
Probably a hobgoblin. I see 2 bull centaurs. But that blocker had claw.
Yeah.
Mandelbrot, guard, claw, mighty blow, piling on, stand firm.
Yeah.
Agility down.
And the other one was a hobgoblin with kick. Minus strength. Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, that was like, well, bound to happen sooner or later.
Yeah.
Whoops. Oh, jeez. I hate when I do that. Went too far back. Alright, so we got that up. Leaderboards change. Yeah, now I gotta. Oh no, it's not gonna update yet. Never mind. Because it takes all the info from Rebel.net. So the predictor is gonna be a little out of date. Where were we?
I don't really think we need the predictor to tell us who's got the best chances. It's the top four.
Well, you can just see how big the changes have been, though.
Yeah.
Which is, if you take a look at it, everyone from Dead Wrestler Society and down don't have a postseason right now.
Yeah.
And then We Chillin' just barely hanging on for the Challengers Cup.
And so is Bioware for life.
And I kind of gonna take a guess in Hausdorff's is also.
No, that's changed. Yeah. Their odds would have to be very similar to Bioware for Lives because they have the same exact record. I know they're not playing the same teams, but the odds would be very similar, I think.
Yeah, this point. I'm pretty sure the predictor doesn't take race into account. Just what they have, like who they have to play.
Yeah. So really, Frozen Dead North are the only ones that have an outside chance of getting to the postseason at this point.
Yeah.
And they need the Chiefs to lose out, and they need to win out. It's that simple.
Yeah. Cheese is almost guaranteed playoffs. Like now, it's basically what seeding he gets for playoffs.
Yeah, he's locked for the postseason. He's got 100% to make the postseason. He can't finish worse than fourth.
And also, his odds of even getting fourth is 0.4%.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying. Yeah. He is making the postseason one way or the other. But I would expect it to be in first place at this point.
Yes. Yeah, I think he has to lose both of his games, and Gotta Catch 'Em All and Rage Dwarf have to win both their next games for him to really drop. Or maybe not quite like that. Yeah, they're 3 points behind, so.
Yeah, they need Cheese to lose one, they need to win the one, and then from there it's,
Yeah.
A draw is good enough if the other one loses. But yeah. I'm looking ahead to see who each of them plays.
But we already know Gotta Catch 'Em All and Rage Dwarf played.
Yeah, all three of these teams have already played each other, so there is no direct matchup. Cheese has Dead Wrestler Society and We Chillin' left. Rage Dwarf has Bioware for Life and Broken Boys. And Gotta Catch 'Em All has Werewolf of Wall Street and Charlestown Chiefs.
That last one's actually pretty important for the Chiefs.
Yeah, if they haven't fully secured that spot yet.
Well, Chiefs still have. They do still have a decent chance of getting to playoffs.
Oh yeah, if one of these teams,
yeah.
the top three teams, loses both of their games, they could easily jump. They would be the team to jump up if they were able to win their games.
Yeah, like Chiefs is at 42.1% chance. That's respectable chances to still make it.
Oh yeah, no, they're not counted out yet. The playoffs just yet. They should be hopeful that they're going to the postseason, though. So
they got a pretty good chance.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. So let's take a look at next week then. And look, I was already there. So first up, Broken Boys versus We Chillin'. We Chillin's pretty healthy, aren't they now?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you need any more positionals? I'd almost say just spend that 70k on just a lineman. Almost. I see the point. Yeah, never mind. Just save it. It's fine.
It's the same TV either way for the match. It's whether that one piece is a loner or not.
And if you have backup money to replace something.
Yeah.
So
the Camry are back down their Tomb Guardian.
Yep. Hang on. I can take a look here. There we go. Get my team value looking. Yeah, Broken Boys are only down 80k.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty even matchup.
Yeah. I guess
it all depends on whether that Mighty Blow fires or not.
Yeah. I think we can get this one to We Chillin'. Hang on. Yeah. I think We Chillin's gonna take this one. Kind of elf around the Camry, and then the Armored 8 is just gonna hold up enough.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen as well. Whenever elves play Camry, I think the elves are just gonna be able to pull off the elf BS. So I would expect them to win the Dark Elves.
Yeah, I'm picking the Dark Elves as well. Except Frozen Dead North and Rebel Rage Quit.
This is, as we've already discussed, this is an important game for Frozen Dead North. They have to win to keep pace with the Chiefs in any capacity if they want to go to the postseason. It's going to be a hard game for them to win.
Yeah, I mean, even though Rabby's not going to care about the ball, he's still way up.
And having lost the Frozen Dead North, having lost their killer White, they have no killer whatsoever. I don't even think they have Mighty Blow on the team. So they have 2 Naked Claws, and that's it.
Yeah. Actually, does Frozen Dead North have the... Have they replaced that White yet? Yes, they have. Okay. So accurate team values. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to take a Rabby on this one. I think he's just going to overpower him. And then the ball ends up in his hands.
Yeah, I'm actually... even though I don't think... The Necro aren't going to be able to out-Kaz him, but can they still outscore him while quick enough?
Yeah, I say protect your Ghoul. Hope he gets KO'd and just doesn't come back.
I'm going to say Orabi wins.
Yeah.
By pitch clear.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen as well.
He wins, not because he actually puts the ball across the end zone, but because the game gives him touchdowns.
It's very possible.
That's what I think is going to happen.
Gotta hope that regen works well for you.
Yeah, that could be the only saving factor in this game.
Next up, Gotta Catch 'Em All versus Werewolf of Wall Street. You know, Cunning Foxpup had a rough start, but he's starting to just catch on back up there.
Yeah, he's bounced back nicely. Um,
Oh, that's why his team value is so high. He has so much extra money.
yeah, he might be saving for the market, maybe.
That's fair.
Because that's something we haven't really talked about. Because I never used the market, but
I've used the market. Most of the players from the market don't make it after the first season. Of course,
yeah,
mine were halflings, but
that happens with anything though. The
I've
market players always seem to die.
I've found that the market player, like any player you buy from their team, just needs like one season before they start doing well.
The problem is they got to make it through that season though.
Yeah, they
and
usually don't.
most of them don't.
They usually don't. My halfling I bought from Scambammer. The only reason why he's still alive is because he's for one turn touchdowns. Whereas the other ones had to be on the field.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go with the Nurgle on this one. Especially if he keeps that bank, because then they're even TV. Well, the Nurgle giving away 10.
Yeah, so...
And if he wanted to, Stake Mittens could cut a Rotter and actually be the one getting inducements.
I'd suggest that if he keeps the money like that.
The only problem with that is you go down to 11 players.
Oh, maybe not then.
Yeah, that's the only... Because he has one Rotter that is MNG.
Alright, so you fire that guy and then... No, that won't do anything.
No. You'd fire the move busted one.
Alright, so you fire the move busted one and then replace him.
Oh, hell, I actually would be very tempted. If you wanted to start playing this inducement game, I would fire the move busted rookie Nurgle Warrior. Because you don't want that getting any more SPP.
That's fair.
You don't want move 3. Believe me, I have 3 Nurgle Warriors that are move 3.
Actually, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'd fire that warrior. HI Victory Bell, just fire him.
And then you drop all the way down to 1780. And
then force Cutting Fox
You're the
up to just get rid of his bank.
if he wants to. If I would assume he's holding on to that much money because he's planning on going into the market. But I could be wrong.
Actually, even if you make him, yeah, actually, it's better if you just fire that Nurgle Warrior because you're the underdog, or in order to stop that, he has to get rid of almost all that extra bank, anyways.
He'd have to get rid of all of it because it's 110 extra that he has, and the Warrior is 110. That would put him. That would put Cunning Foxpup 10 under again, the way that he is right now.
Yeah. So yeah, Stake, just fire this Nurgle Warrior. He's not worth it. He's got nothing.
Take it from me, movement 3 is not good. That's not the life you want to live.
Yeah, so fire him. And then I'll pick Stake Mins if he fires that Nurgle Warrior. If not, I'm going to take Cunning Foxpup. Just throw it down. That's my prediction.
Conditional picks. Okay, sounds like you're on the fence, but okay.
Nope. It's very.
I'll go with
It's
that.
very specific.
Either way you win, either way you lose. Pick both teams.
I didn't pick both teams. If he keeps the warrior, then I picked the necro.
Okay.
It's all Sakeman's choice on who I pick to win. Next up, Charlestown Chiefs versus Hausdorff's Homewreckers. So, Homewreckers, I guess they're decently healthy overall. You gotta rebuild that one blocker, but otherwise, not too bad.
Yeah, they can still stand there in a fight with some lizards, some saurus. Being down that one claw though, it's gonna hurt.
What is the difference?
80.
No, I got 100. The Chiefs are down 100.
They're down. Oh, I was just looking at the current value.
Oops, wrong team.
No, the Chorfs are down 80.
That's. Oh, you know what? You know what it is? It's because Rumble.net has an update from the game that just got played.
Okay, I'm like, no, they are. The Chorfs are down 80.
I assume they're going to replace that blocker, though.
Yeah.
I see no reason to not replace it.
And they have the money for it, so that's.
They're kind of the backbone of the whole team, so you gotta keep them.
Yeah, so then what? They're 70K.
Yeah,
apparently.
They're 70K. They're just like the dwarf linemen.
Okay, so then they'll be down 10 with 70 in the bank, so a total of 80K bank if they wanted to. So it would be an even game.
A lot of guard on the Chorfs, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They can get into the scrum. Although there's 4 guard on the Chiefs as well.
Yeah, and unfortunately they can't get Silly Billy.
No. I think I'm going to go with the Chiefs just because I think they need to, at the very least, to get a tie. They need to get some points to even further solidify their postseason chances. So I'm going to go with them to win.
I was actually thinking the Chorfs. I think the one rookie blocker isn't too bad.
Better than the rookie Saurus that the Chiefs have.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually going to go with the Randomous Damus's Hausdorff's Homewreckers on this one.
Okay.
I think he's got a good amount of guard. He does want more claw, but he at least has log tackle to hunt down skinks if he needs to. That one bull centaur does have tackle and mighty blow and break tackle and jump up, so it's gonna be hard for the skinks to get away.
Yeah. No, that bull centaur is going to be the big piece in this game.
And of course he has block. In my mind, for some reason, I was thinking that they started with block. I don't know why. All right. BioWare for Life versus Rage Dwarf. So So Bioware for life. Yeah, they've already replaced that vampire.
Yeah, they did. And even though all but two thralls were injured in that game, only one was any kind of perm, but it's only an MNG. So it's got 14 player bench.
I think I'm gonna take Rage Dwarf on this one. They're exceedingly violent. I think they're gonna take out all the thralls, and then the vampires will just have nothing to bite.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Rage Dwarf as well. Dire Six Fish has to make sure to feed his vampires before this game, though.
Yeah.
If he has the same bloodlust that he had last game, it won't be much of a game. He's also got to remember not to play so close to the sidelines when there's frenzy players around.
Oh yeah.
He did that against the Dark Elves with Witch Elves. Don't do it against Troll Slayers that also have Dauntless to deal with your increased strength.
And one of them's got Sand Firm already, so you're not going to get the counter surf.
Yeah. I expect Unseen Walker to win this game.
Yeah. He's been top of the division for a reason.
Yeah. And I don't think that's going to change.
Yeah. Next up, Cheese Tactics versus Dead Wrestler Society. I'm gonna have to take Cheese on this one. The Dead Wrestlers are just kind of like a shell of the former selves.
Yeah, they're missing two developed Sorai for next game. And a block skink. Getting tons of inducements.
Yeah, they're getting 600. And I just gotta remember costs of some players. But I don't think it's...
They're gonna come in at 1510, so they're getting 480 in inducements. Sibley, Wizard.
Oh, yeah.
Bribe.
You could go for one of the really weird Slan players that aren't exactly Slans.
Oh, one of the leaping.
Yeah, like Water Bottle or Quetzal Leap. They're not very good. Don't take them.
No, I'd go Sibley, Wizard.
Yes,
Then you probably don't have.
Also, he could just also get Mercs.
Yeah.
So yes, let's see.
To fill out a bench. If you get Sibley, then you have 12. You could buy.
Ooh, okay. If you get the Wizard, you'll only get one Saurus.
You can get one Mercenary Saurus.
Yeah, but you can also get a level on that Saurus.
Yeah, that might be worth it, actually.
If you drop the Wizard, you can get 2 Saurus.
I don't know. I think with the Skinks, if you're able to put the ball on the ground, you might be able to get it out rather than going the traditional route of sacking it directly. But
yeah, I just go one Saurus Merc then. Give him guard or block or something like that.
But either way, I have a hard time thinking that that's going to be enough to beat Cheese.
Yeah.
There's already Bree 4, so that Black Orc is back. There is already Colby Jack 7, so that Line Orc is back. He is missing one Black Orc, so he's going to be down a little bit of strength. But he's got those blitzers.
Yeah, no, those blitzers are amazing.
And your favorite player of all time. So I think Cheese wins this game.
All right, so what Draenor has to do is you get the wizard, and you use it only on Baby Swiss. The Niggle should take care of the rest.
Turn 1, Lightning Bolt.
Yeah.
Baby Swiss, if he's on the field.
If you do that, Draenor, you win in my heart at least. I don't know how much that matters to you, but you'll win in my heart if you wizard Baby Swiss turn 1 and kill him. Or if you just kill him at any point in the game, that you win in my heart.
The first chance you get that he's on the field, your next turn.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how you kill Baby Swiss as long as he dies. You've won the game in my heart.
Why don't you just put out a bounty on him at this point?
I don't have the money to put out a bounty right now. Also, the bounty would be up in 2 games, so it's not worth it.
Well, I mean, especially, you started out the season not liking that player, so...
I just didn't have the money. I just don't have the money to just throw bounties.
It doesn't have to be a cash reward. It could just be, your forever gratitude for killing Baby Swiss.
Man, if I had known that, I would have also put one on Horatio Hornblower.
Yeah, there's no rules stating that it has to be.
It gives him more incentive.
Monetary bounty.
Gives him more incentive.
Well, yeah. It helps that the reward is something tangible. Yes. Last game. Not FDA approved. First, eat man things.
Yeah. So.
Oh, actually, you have to pick one. You didn't say.
I'm pretty sure I said cheese already.
Oh, okay.
But Draenor wins if he kills Baby Swiss.
Moral victory.
That's the best kind of victory. I mean, other people might not see it as a victory, but you know. So not FDA approved versus eat man things. Very beat up teams. Yeah, very.
Fight of 2 of the oldest teams still left in Rebel. In REL, specifically.
I'm not getting an accurate team value from Rebel.net, so what we got here? We got... Alright, so Eat Man Thing is at
350.
Right, okay, yeah. 1350 you mean, not 3.
Yeah, 1350.
That's very low.
So,
you can't even get halflings that low. Oh, actually you could. But it'd be a terrible team.
In my head, everything starts at 1,000, so over that is the difference.
Well, I've often had to deal with lower than 1,000, so I think of the whole number. And not FDA approved is at a lot more.
5 loners at 70 is 350, so they're 1550. So 200 exactly to the rats.
That's a wizard.
A wizard and a babe, I guess.
That's almost like you should like replace a lineman. No, babe would probably be better in the end.
Yeah. Because that's just one less loner that you
Although
don't care about.
actually, if you do just buy another one, your team value is going to be the same either way. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Actually, I think he's at a point where it's worth buying the extra lineman.
also I believe he's not. This is their swan song, so I don't know how much he cares about getting more players.
That's true. I guess protect what you have left.
Too late for that. Losing that really good sack and gutter runner that I bet the market would have loved to have had if he
No, he lost
puts
the one
things on the
turner.
market.
He lost the one turner one. He still got a pretty good sack.
No, well, no, that was his that sacker that he has right there is good. That's the one turning one. The other one did not have sprint. It had the movement.
Oh, right. Yeah,
but
he had the movement up and no sprint, right?
Yeah, and he had Agi 5, 2 heads, wrestle, wrestle tackle, I think.
So yeah, where were we? Oh yeah, picking one of these two to win. Not FDA approved, still has Super Dragon. Oh yeah, Super Dragon's actually moving 6, so I guess he is only a little bit better than a vampire.
Than a vampire?
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, I did too.
In my mind, I was also kind of thinking he might have been AV busted. Where was I?
I'm gonna go with the rats.
Yeah, it'll be different. I'll pick the elves. I'm really not sure. They're both kind of really broken teams.
They're broken teams. They do the same thing in terms of trying to just get the ball on the ground and then trying to pick it up and running away. It really comes down to which one's more successful at it this time. They both are going to have a killer.
Well, not FDA approved. Could buy another catcher. That wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, that would give the rats even more, slightly more inducements. Because a catcher is 90, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it's 90.
Yeah, it's 90, so it'd give him 20k more. So I guess not that much more. It all depends on and he has exactly 90. It depends on if he wants to save the money for any particular reason.
I think the movement 8 is enough to justify it. Over just a lineman again.
Yeah, but they're so squishy. But I understand. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's game altering one way or the other, honestly, but I would understand wanting that other catcher, not having just one catcher.
Yeah, that's the other thing is he only has one catcher.
Yeah. I could see that. I'd be really scared to have no money coming into that game just in case you have to replace something else, but you only have one more game left in the season anyway.
Yeah, you're at rebuild mode right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll go with the elves. You'll go with the Skaven.
Mm.
And yeah, that should be good.
Yep, it's tightened up significantly, or it's shaken out significantly. Top 4 teams, I think, are slotted in the places they'll probably end up in.
I can see God Catch 'Em All and Rage Dwarf switching around.
Yeah, right now, Raysdorf has slightly better odds. No, they don't. Their best odds are in the places that they are currently.
Yeah,
Um,
but I could see them moving, depending on the
yeah,
games go. Otherwise, I do think Cheese will stay in first. Again, Drainer's team is pretty banged up. So I think Cheese is going to win pretty easily because of how banged
yeah,
up Drainer's team is.
yeah. And then he gets banged up elves to finish it. So,
Yeah.
or
Well,
I guess not that banged up anymore, but
we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that next week.
rebuilding elves.
So yeah, just hopefully you guys get your games played before we record. And we'll catch you next week. See ya.
See you guys.